In the quiet, unassuming town of River's End, a chilling shadow of death fell on the morning of June 12, 1987. This was no ordinary crime. It was a murder that would send shockwaves around the world, forever etched into the annals of true crime history. The day dawned like any other in River's End, but in the quaint red-bricked house on Elm Street, a sinister plot was taking shape. The house belonged to the seemingly ordinary Sullivan family. The father, George Sullivan, was a respected banker in town. His wife, Martha, was a beloved schoolteacher. Together, they lived with their two children, Amy and Peter. But beneath this veneer of normalcy, lurked a chilling secret. On that fateful June morning, George Sullivan woke up at the crack of dawn, as was his routine. However, instead of brewing coffee or reading the newspaper, he descended into the basement. He entered a hidden room housing a collection of ominous tools and weapons. George Sullivan was not just a banker, he was a man with a chilling, murderous intent. As the rest of the town woke up blissfully unaware, George ascended from the basement, a deadly weapon concealed in his coat. He joined his family for breakfast, his face betraying nothing of his deadly plan. It was the last meal the Sullivan family would have together. The clock ticked ominously, counting down the minutes to a gruesome event that would shake the town to its core. The brutality that followed is hard to comprehend. In a span of 15 minutes, River's End went from a peaceful town to the scene of the most brutal murder in history. George Sullivan, the man they thought they knew, turned his own home into a crime scene of unprecedented horror. The aftermath was a scene of utter devastation. The news of the Sullivan family murder shook the world. The brutality of the act, the sheer cold-bloodedness, left everyone stunned. The quaint town of River's End would never be the same again. The red-bricked house on Elm Street stood as a grim reminder of the tragedy. George Sullivan didn't flee. He didn't deny his crime. Instead, he sat calmly in his living room, waiting for the police to arrive. When they did, he surrendered without a fight. The man they found was not a monster, but a quiet, ordinary man, with an extraordinary capacity for evil. His trial was swift, and his sentence, unsurprisingly, was life without parole. In retrospect, the Sullivan family murder was a horrifying event of such magnitude that it forever altered the landscape of true crime. The brutality of the act committed by a seemingly ordinary man in a peaceful town against his own family was shocking. The historical significance of this murder lies in its chilling reminder that evil can lurk anywhere, even in the most unexpected places. The events leading up to, during, and after the murder were a chilling chronicle of a man's descent into madness. The Sullivan family murder stands as a stark testament to the darkest depths of human nature. It serves as a grim reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are those who live among us, hidden behind the mask of normalcy. And so, the story of the most brutal murder in history ends, leaving behind a haunting legacy. A legacy that continues to send chills down the spine of every true crime enthusiast, reminding us of the darkness that can lurk within the human heart.